Picture this. You pull back. You stop chasing. You stop explaining yourself. You simply go quiet. And suddenly, the woman who seemed so confident, so indifferent, so sure of herself, starts to react in ways you never expected. Her messages become longer. Her tone changes. Her attention sharpens. And the silence she once enjoyed now terrifies her. Because going cold does not just create distance, it exposes the truth she hoped you would never see. Today, my friend, you are going to learn what really happens inside her mind the moment you disappear from her emotional world. What I'm about to tell you is something most men never learn until it is too late. You're sitting on the edge of your bed, staring at your phone. She hasn't replied in hours. Yesterday, she was warm, laughing, touching your arm. Today, ice. A shift so sudden it almost feels personal. So you panic a little. You double text, you check her socials, you replay the last conversation looking for what you said wrong. But then something happens. You get tired of the emotional chasing, so you stop. Not out of strategy, not to play games, just exhaustion. And the moment you go cold, she reacts. She reaches out. She asks more questions. She suddenly cares about how your day is going. Her tone softens. Her presence grows. Brother, this is the moment every man realizes the truth. Women respond to distance more than devotion. And what I'm about to tell you will make everything finally make sense. Every woman on earth is hardwired with a biological imperative. Detect the moment a man withdraws. In ancient times, a man going cold wasn't emotional. It was dangerous. It meant loss of protection, loss of resources, loss of status in the tribe. Her nervous system still reacts the same way today. Your silence hits the same part of her brain that once screamed, "Something is wrong. He's pulling away. I might lose him." This isn't manipulation. This is evolutionary psychology. The female brain is designed to sense micro changes in behavior, a shift in tone, a shorter text, a delayed response, a colder hug. To you, it's nothing. To her, it triggers a survival level alert. So what happens inside her mind the moment you go cold? A psychological chain reaction. Reward pattern interruption. Her brain expects your attention. When the reward becomes inconsistent, dopamine spikes. She starts craving the very thing you stopped giving her. Rumination loop. She replays your last interactions looking for clues. What changed? Did I say something? Is he losing interest? This loop can run for hours. Emotional reversal. She goes from evaluating you to evaluating herself. Your coldness flips the power dynamic instantly. Control panic. Losing emotional influence over a man triggers abandonment circuits. Not because she's weak, but because she's biologically programmed to notice the shift. This is why your silence feels louder to her than any argument. When you go cold, you'll notice specific behaviors. Most men misinterpret them. Here are the concrete signs. Sign 1, the sudden softening. She becomes sweeter, more attentive, more curious about your mood. Sign 2, increased communication. She texts more, or she sends longer messages than usual. Even a just checking in is a major sign. Sign 3, emotional bids, memes, questions. Are you okay? A random selfie. These are subtle invitations to reopen the emotional door. Sign 4, escalated drama. If softness doesn't work, she may create tension just to pull you back into the emotional battle. Sign 5, the spark returns. If she was losing interest, you suddenly notice enthusiasm again. Not because she's being fake, but because your absence reset her system. Case study example 1. A man gives his girlfriend everything. She gets comfortable, bored. He stops chasing. Within 48 hours, she's asking, "Do you still love me?" Case study example 2. A woman pulls back after a small argument. He mirrors her energy. Suddenly, she writes a paragraph apologizing for things she wasn't even responsible for. Case study example 3. A situationship goes cold. He stops reaching out. She reappears with emotional intensity because silence forces her to confront her own uncertainty. We live in a world that teaches men this lie. Always be available. Always be gentle. Always be emotionally open. Meanwhile, women are encouraged to withhold, detach, and keep their options open. Men who pull back are called manipulative. Women who pull back are called protecting their peace. Modern culture conditions men to over-invest, while women are taught to evaluate, test, and observe. Brother, you were never told this truth. Women respect boundaries more than availability. Society wants you soft, but biology wants you strong. There comes a moment when your silence becomes louder than anything she's heard from you. She starts questioning her value. She wonders why she no longer has influence over you. Her emotional dominance collapses. If she was playing games, the game ends. If she was unsure, your absence forces a decision. If she was losing interest, your coldness exposes the truth. This is the turning point where everything shifts. Here's the part men hate to accept. Going cold only works because she took your warmth for granted. If she respected you deeply, you wouldn't need to withdraw to be valued. Your silence doesn't create attraction, it reveals it. And not every woman comes back. When she doesn't, that's your real answer. The coldness wasn't a strategy. It was a diagnosis. So, what should you do? 1. Use coldness as clarity, not punishment. It's a tool to see her truth, not a weapon. 2. Build emotional detachment. Control your impulses. Let your silence come from strength, not fear. 3. Live a life she must qualify for. Purpose, direction, boundaries. 4. Make warmth rare but real. When you give affection, let it be intentional, not constant. 5. Become a man who doesn't chase validation. You lead, you choose, you decide when you engage. Brother, your presence is the gift. Your attention is the currency. And your silence is the final test.